Hello everybody, American Rail Fan here. Welcome back to another video. Today I'll be telling you five places I want to go visit one day, rail fanning related, somewhere that involves trains. This video is going to be 5 places I want to go visit one day. No more talking, let's get right into it. Okay, so my number 5 is Big Ten Curve. If you don't know what Big Ten Curve is, it's a series of 10-degree curves that slowly go upgrade from the Great Plains to the Colorado Rockies. Big Ten Curve is located in Arvada, Colorado, just west of Arvada, to be exact, and Arvada is a suburb of Denver. Big Ten Curve is owned by the Union Pacific Railroad, and BNSF, Burlington Northern Santa Fe, has trackage rights. It is the Moffat Tunnel subdivision, just so you know. It's the same line that goes through the Moffat Tunnel, which is about 6.8 miles, I'm pretty sure. About 18 miles west of Big Ten Curve. Has about a 2% grade. What westbound trains climb the grade. And the 2% grade continues up to the Moffat Tunnel. And then west of the Moffat Tunnel, it's a downgrade, 2%. But that doesn't really have anything to do with why I want to go to the Big Ten Curve, though. So let me get to that now. It's a pretty interesting place to go to, looks like. There's a siding there, so I'm sure there's a few meets there. Get the Amtrak California Zephyr from Chicago to San Francisco. Technically doesn't go to San Francisco, it goes like across the bay or something like that. Maybe to Oakland, actually. So you got Union Pacific coal trains. Sad that loaded coal trains go east. It'd be nice to see loaded coal trains going west. That'd be a nice show. Get BNSF action there. There's no intermodals on that line. I don't even think there's auto racks on there either. You get a daily Denver to Salt Lake City manifest. Trust me, I've seen a lot of videos of Big Ten Curve and that area network and stuff like that. So same network where Soldier Summit is in Utah on the Provo sub. Same network where the Cane Creek branch comes off of in Green River sub over by Brendel, something like that. And I also play that route on Train Sim World 4, so that's how I know. So yeah, you'll definitely see a bunch of trains climbing the grade and going down the grade. Get some Amtrak action, some UP action, some BNSF action, and you get the luxury company called Rocky Mountaineer. They just joined. They joined in the United States just a few years ago, I'm pretty sure. But they were around up in British Columbia in Canada on the CP. So they're a pretty new company too. I think they came in like the 90s, early 2000s, something like that. So yeah, it's a pretty decent place to visit. If you want to see like intermodals and stuff, Big Ten Curve's not the place for you because there's no intermodals on that line. But it's a really good place to see trains at notch 8 every time they go up the 2% grade on the 10-degree curves. So if you like that stuff, yeah. And if you like EMD power, Rocky Mountaineer has it. So, yeah. And number 4 on the list is the Cascade Tunnel. Cascade Tunnel is the longest railroad tunnel in the United States. That's 7.8 miles. East Portal is by Wellington, Washington. West Portal is at Scenic, Washington. It's owned by BNSF, Scenic Subdivision. It's over in the Cascade Mountains. It's pretty easy to get there, especially East Portal. You just gotta get off of US Highway 2 just to get down there, and you'll see a bunch of BNSF action. There's a signal right in front of the tunnel to tell you if there's a train coming. Only for westbounds, though. And I think there's a siding near there, too, I'm pretty sure. And if you like intermodals and scenery, you'll see that. Pretty good scenery. Really good scenery during the winter. BNSF has intermodals there, so that's nice. It's a 2% descend for eastbound trains after the Cascade. The Cascade has a door. It looks like checkers or chess, whatever you want to call it, after a train comes out. Closes every single time. Then the fans start up right before the door closes. As the door closes, actually. And then once the door is entirely closed, the fan proceeds to go up to maximum power to clear all the exhaust fumes out of the tunnel. Don't go in there. It's going to smell like diesel in there. Don't do it. Probably die too. And trains only have a maximum speed of 25 miles per hour while going through there. The West Portal does not have a door. But that's where all the exhaust fumes come out of. And there's like a little like fan system or something there at the West Portal. And the reason I want to go there is that looks like a pretty good place to go to. There's a lot of trains. It's got the Amtrak, Seattle portion of the Empire Builder. I just love to see any railroad tunnel in general. I haven't really seen any, so yeah, pretty nice place though. But hope to go there one day. Okay, on my number 3 list is the Mount Macdonald Tunnel. That is located up in British Columbia, over by the Rogers Pass, is what it is. It's owned by the CP, which is now the CPKC. It's the longest tunnel in the Northern Hemisphere, covering the United States and all of North America. It's the longest, at 9.1 miles. It's mainly just westbound trains that go through there, though. Eastbound trains go through the Cadotte Tunnel, which is a lot older than the Mount Macdonald. Mount Macdonald Tunnel is about finished in like 1986, 1987, something like that, which is mainly used by westbound trains. If you want to go to the Mount Macdonald and you want to catch trains going both directions, I wouldn't go there because you catch all the westbounds, but the eastbounds would be on the other line. Which is, yeah, Mount Macdonald's at Rogers Pass and goes right under Mount Macdonald. And at one point, Mount Macdonald Tunnel goes right under, at least goes near where the Cadotte Tunnel is. So the Mount Macdonald Tunnel is further down in the mountain than the Cadotte Tunnel. So, yeah. I forgot which portal had the door on it. It was like a up-down, not side. I think it was the, was it the East Portal? Was it? I don't know, but I remember that one being kind of tall and it has like a siren-like thing before the door goes down, and then the fan starts up after it closes. So the fans don't start up as it's closing. Instead, it's a siren that sounds as the door is closing, and then the fan comes on. So yeah, if you want to catch some decent Canadian Pacific, Kansas City action at Rogers Pass, that'd be a good spot. The grade inside the tunnel is about 0.7%. Cadotte Tunnel's a steeper grade, I'm pretty sure. I think there's Rocky Mountain near there, but I'm not entirely sure. I think there is. Then you get some Canadian Pacific Kansas City action. And there's a signal right in front of there's a signal right in front of the tunnel, so you know when a westbound train's coming. Decent spot, though. Longest tunnel in the Northern Hemisphere. It's a place I want to go to one day. Okay, so my number 2 is Cajon Pass. The reason why Cajon Pass is on my list is because it's just a pretty scenic place. Steep grade, a lot of trains every day. Three tracks, so it's a triple track main. Main 3 has a steeper grade than the other two at a 3%. The highest it gets is 3.4%, and the other two just stay at a 2.2. Places like Sullivan's Curve and places like that in Cajon Pass really interest me, so it'd be nice to go there. So Cajon Pass is owned by BNSF. The Cajon sub is a 2.2% grade out of San Bernardino to the summit. That's where the triple track main starts too, and then it turns to double track over by the summit after the summit ends technically. So yeah. So that's kind of why I want to go to Cajon Pass one day. It's not a bad spot. A lot of trains. Probably more trains than any other place on my list. So, yeah. Okay, so the number 1 list is the Hoosac Tunnel. It's always been interesting to me. It's about 4.75 miles long, so about 3/4 to 5 miles long. It's rumored to be a pretty haunted tunnel, according to a lot of people that go there. It's world famous. It's a lot of like spirits and stuff there. It's built in 1877, so when it was finished at least, and about 195 men died while building it. And that's pretty much what made it haunted. And it's also called the Bloody Pit. I think the line is owned by Pan Am Railways. Norfolk Southern uses it. There might be a few CSX trackage rates trains, but I'm not sure. But Pan Am Railways likes to lease CSX units a lot. So there's probably in between 4 to 8 trains a day through the Hoosac Tunnel. The East Portal is at Florida, Massachusetts. The West End is by North Adams, Massachusetts. So, to me, the West Portal looks slightly more creepy to me, but and a lot of people are afraid to walk through it. Someone actually has walked through it, but especially at nighttime, a lot of people are kind of afraid to go near it. But I don't know if I really would be though, especially by yourself. But because if you twist your ankle in the middle of the tunnel, you're gonna have a hard time getting out of there. You should at least have 3 people when you're walking there. But it'd be nice to go there. It's pretty scenic over there, and there's signals that will tell me if there's a train coming. Like I said, it's used by Pan Am Railways and Norfolk Southern. A lot of EMD power for Norfolk Southern. Not very many GEVOs on that line, surprisingly. Then I think it's like the Freight Line subdivision or something like that. Not that busy, but and if people are wondering why intermodals at the Hoosac only have 1 container on each well car, it's because they're too tall to fit through the Hoosac, so they stop at Mechanicville, take a container off of each well car, and then keep the other one on. Autorex can fit in there, but intermodals can't if they have 2 containers on each well car. So, yeah, that's Hoosac Tunnel. There's no doors on either side, because I guess it's old, but there's a central shaft in the middle. It doesn't work the best, but because it's so old, but it's better than no shaft. So, yeah, northwest corner of Massachusetts. So those are my top 5 places of where I want to go one day. Hope I can visit those places one day, in the future when I'm like 18 or so. That is if I keep my channel for that long. For about another 4 more years. So yeah, thanks for watching my video, and remember to like and subscribe, turn on post notifications, do all that stuff. Or don't. Just view the video and don't do anything. Alright. Thanks for watching. American Rail Fan out.